Welcome everybody to Friday Night Smackdown here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And we are starting out tonight with a promo. That's the same on most nights, I guess. Except for what was supposed to be the last Raw, and then that ended up getting cancelled. Kinda. And then went into another match. So, kinda worked. Anyways, we're starting out with a promo tonight from the Judgment Day. There you go. Should be going out now. Ooh. Of course, we know that Finn Balor and Damian Priest were in a match last week in the main event, no less, to decide who would be the new tag contenders for those SmackDown tag team titles at Payback. There you have it, the SmackDown Tag Team Championship match. Pretty Deadly versus Judgment Day. Of course, plenty of history going on there with Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins. We know to get that Universal title, of course, at Backlash. And then, yeah, again at Night of Champions after. It went in a draw at Backlash. And obviously, the years prior, build-up between Balor and Rollins. So, now Pretty Deadly kind of being friends and allies, or whatever you want to put it, with Pretty Deadly. I'm sure that has to put Balor in a good mood that he's now wrestling Pretty Deadly and has a chance to take away those titles off them. So does a good opportunity. It's not quite the Universal title like he wants, but it's the next best thing, I imagine. And it also gets Damian Priest the title, if they are successful, of course. Obviously, Payback a few weeks away. All rise for the Judgment Day. I am feeling good tonight. Me and the big man are set for a tag team title match at Payback against Pretty Deadly. I'll say it's a pretty freaking great name for the pay-per-view, as I'm going to get some payback on that no good piece of trash Seth Rollins by taking out his boys and taking their tag titles in the process. Well, okay, I mentioned it a little bit just a second ago, kind of almost. Of course, the people that Judgment Day have to take on and beat to get those SmackDown tag team titles. It's Pretty Deadly. We've been the SmackDown tag team champions since the start. They were the first and inaugural SmackDown tag team title holders. SmackDown tag team champions, I might say. And that's when they won the undisputed tag titles. When the Raw and the SmackDown were still unified. When they won them at Backlash and then later lost them at Night of Champions when every title had to be defended that night. That meant both tag titles had to be defended separately, which gave these two double duty that night. And they were able to hold on to the SmackDown tag titles in a ladder match against DIY, but unsuccessful against Pretty Deadly for the Raw tag team titles. Which does seem that these two do seem to benefit in those ladder type situations, because they had that ladder four-way tag at SummerSlam. And as you can still see, they walked out with those SmackDown tag team titles. So these pesky little boys, I mean, they're British boys, so I'll allow them, but you know, they seem to have a bit of a good success rate when it comes to ladder matches for these titles. I know, maybe they're just good at finding the right kind of opportunity to climbing up those ladders. Maybe some ultimate opportunists in the making, being Pretty Deadly. But they've still got their SmackDown tag titles, so that's got to say something, especially the way that Raw tag title has been playing a bit of hot potato at the minute. And it's finally maybe cooled down for a little bit. Though Pretty Deadly have had this one through and through with these SmackDown tag titles. But anyways, I'm sure maybe these lot have something to say, or maybe we're waiting on Seth Rollins, because we know that Seth Rollins likes to make a grand entrance second after Pretty Deadly. They kind of scout the area and kind of like pave the waves like Moses to allow the Messiah to start and come out and hear the crowd sing his song. Because not only is a Messiah, he's also an architect. And also many others, like a revolutionary and a visionary. And of course, your WWE Universal Champion. Not just Seth Rollins, he's Seth frickin' Rollins. Making up Pretty frickin' Deadly, these trio. Of course, Pretty Deadly not the only ones got in their match at Payback. We of course found out at SummerSlam after Gunther won a Battle Royal. He's now taken on Seth Rollins for the Universal Championship at Payback. But no Gunther out here tonight. We of course saw Seth Rollins take on Giovanni last week in a bit of a scouting match for Gunther to see what Rollins is like face to face. Almost. And Rollins prevailed in that match. Vinci put on a hell of a performance, I will say that much. But Rollins ultimately walked away with the win. Now he's out here tonight to deal with some Judgment Day business. I'm guessing for his boys, pretty deadly. And of course, that Seth Rollins and Finn Balor connection. Anyways, let's hear what these lot have to say. Payback? Payback? Payback on what? You tried to beat me and take the Universal title as revenge on me because you're having a weak shoulder all those years ago. I beat you fair and square at Night of Champions, so get over yourself. And I beat you with that weak shoulder all those years ago. What does that say about you? That I've grown more in the past near decade than you have? But enough about that, because you've put me in a fighting mood, and I feel like defending my title against a Judgment Day member tonight. I accept. Nah. We just went over this, Finn. I've already beat you, and you lost that Battle Royal at SummerSlam. You don't deserve it. Instead, I feel like taking on Dominik Mysterio. Me? Yes, you. What, you as deaf as Balor is a crybaby loser? Alright, you're on. Get ready to lose that title. Oh, and things are picking up further. The man that Rollins is taking on at Payback, accompanied by his Imperium members Kaiser and Vinci. It is the Ring General, Gunther. Clearly, maybe he has issue with this Universal title match that's just been announced by Seth Rollins against Dominik. Of course, that will affect him and his match. Don't forget about our title match at Payback, Seth. I'd hate for you to get injured in these matches that you keep on having. Or, I'd hate for you to lose that title and I'd have to face Dominik at Payback. Don't worry, I'll win tonight. And there will be plenty left of me for you at Payback. Ooh, okay, anyways. To come tonight, Nakamura versus Duke Hudson one-on-one. And also, the main event, the United States title match, Jon Moxley versus Ilja Dragunov. Hey Teddy, I want to ask you something. First off, Thea, I'd like to welcome you back to Smackdown. It's good to see you in good health. Oh, thank you, Mr. Teddy, sir. But I would like to ask, hold on a moment there, player. I need to talk to Andre. If it's about going to Raw, I apologise. It's just I couldn't stand by and see what Randy Orton was doing. I had to teach my students that you've got to stand up for the right things, for the good people. Just like Duke's doing tonight with Tyler Bates, going up against Shinske Nakamura. I just couldn't stand by, but I apologise. Look, I respect your reasons. I understand them completely. But you've got to say wrestling on SmackDown. It's where you're contracted. It's just the rules. But because of those reasons, I'll just give you a warning for now. Thank you very much, Mr. Long. I won't do it again. Now, Thea, what can I do you for? Look, I really need to get some payback on Shayna and Zoe. Please, let me take them on for the women's tag team titles. Look, Thea, I respect the courage and I understand why you want this, but I can't go send you out 2-on-1 for the women's tag team titles. But I'll tell you what, I'll let you find until next week somebody to team with, and you have your match at Payback. Oh, thank you. I'll go find my partner right now. Okay, will Thea Hale find a partner to take on Shayna and Zoe for the women's tag team titles? Stay tuned over the next week then, I guess. Anyways, don't forget, we have this Universal title match to start off SmackDown. This is huge. First time this Universal title is getting defended on SmackDown. This is gonna go crazy. But it is a match against Dominik, and I really hope Dominik doesn't win this. I'm not expecting him to win this match. He's a fool. He's an idiot. He's a loser. And we got Seth Rollins, who's been doing greatest with that title at the minute. And he can't lose his reign on a SmackDown to Dominik, no less. I mean, don't get me wrong. Anything can happen on any night, but we're talking about Dominik here. You know what I mean? Like, no disrespect. Actually, no, full disrespect. Just complete disrespect to Dominik. But I'm all mean, no disrespect to... You could lose a title on a random SmackDown. It could happen. But not against Dominik, that's for sure. This cannot be how Seth Rollins' title reign ends. This cannot be a mockery to... Well, become a mockery to this title if its first title reign ends by Dominik winning it on a random SmackDown after just no more than just teasing Finn Balor at this point. I'm sure that's what Rollins is doing at this point. He has no interest in fighting Dominik. He has an interest in pulling the strings on Balor and just pulling his leg and just, I don't know, you know what I mean? This is more to wind up Balor than it is Dominik, which is smart for Rollins because, of course, Balor and Priest taking on Elson Prince and Kit Wilson, pretty deadly at Payback for those SmackDown Tag Team titles. And if he can get Balor in the wrong head space, then Pretty Deadly can capitalise and win the match. But he's just got to be careful he doesn't send them into a place where he ends up just going to go worse for Pretty Deadly and just ends up for a more brutal loss, more painful loss. Like they might take more damage type situation, and Balor might just cave their head in, or maybe more specifically for Balor, cave their stomach in with the coup de grace. I mean, we saw him do it to the back of the hips to Veer last week, so could be there too. So, some mind games have definitely been trying to be played by Rollins here. Will it be successful? I guess time will tell, I guess. But either way, that's giving us a Universal title match on an episode of SmackDown. It's Dominik, but we take the wins where we can get there with a Universal title match here on SmackDown. Nobody expected it to happen, and it's happening right now. Rollins gets out of the way. Good job. Can't let Dominik win this match. The state of the universe will never be the same if Dominik wins this. That's for sure. There's Rollins springboarded off the ropes. Crossbody to Dominik. Balor trying to distract Rollins. Not successful there, though. Runs all the forearm to Dominik there. Oh, Rollins locking eyes with Finn Balor there. Staring at him. Oh, Rollins, no, he's bounced off the ropes. He's decided not to go diving. Oh, and a strike to Dominik now. And an enziguri. Rollins now kicking Dominik in the face. Yeah, do that some more. Yeah, let's go. Seth. What's he looking for here now? Ooh. Also, like Gunther mentioned earlier, like Ryan's got to be careful. This is his second match. I mean, he'd be careful he doesn't go into Ilja's schedule. You know, Ilja feels like he pretty much wrestles nearly every week, and he's undefeated. If fair play to him, Rollins with a cover. Cover hooks the leg, one. Oh, that's a shame. I was hoping for a loss there for Dominik. But that's what I'm saying. I mean, I know it's Dominik this week, but it was Giovanni Vinci last week. He put up a hell of a fight, unsuccessful, beating Rollins, but he did the damage, that's for sure. And then just having a match, even if it is Dominik, he's a scrappy little fella who will try all underhanded tactics to get a win here over Rollins. So there is that. So maybe you shouldn't underestimate him in that regards. They won't try everything in his power. It's just his power is very little. In a lot of ways. And, yeah, so Rollins got to be careful that he doesn't injure himself too much before he goes in a match against Gunther, because Gunther will take apart any kind of damage that Rollins is feeling. And we know that Rollins is having a bit of issues with his legs in the prior match. He seems to be doing okay tonight, but just ultimate random wear and tear, just that happens just by doing match week by week. That may end up being an issue for Rollins versus Gunther. Well, in Rollins' case, might give Gunther an easy night, but what will be an easy night is if Dominik wins here tonight. Gunther will have an easy night against Dominik. Unless it comes into a triple threat match. That was never mentioned by Gunther. Anyways. Oh, Balor getting up. No. Back down. Rollins with a knee drop. And now Rollins. Oh, he's just talking to Damon. He's just completely bypassing Balor there. Balor's trying to stare at him. Trying to get his attention. But Rollins is just too busy talking to Priest. Anyways, it should be taking advantage, like taking more interest in Dominik, because Dominik got the roll up there. Couldn't get my words out there. My bad. I was just trying to not fathom the reality that Dominik nearly won that match with the roll up. This has been chaos for the universe. Oh, Dominik goes for that roll up now. One. Oh, kick out there. Chaos for the universe. Chaos for WWE. Moonsault. Oh no, not gets out of the way there. Though I suppose that's one thing. Dominik wins this match. I get to see him get chopped in half by Gunther. Not hating that. Not hating that idea. But seeing Dominik with that title is not worth seeing him get chopped by Gunther for 5 seconds for him to lose. You know what I mean? Anyways, Dominik now looking for something. Oh, gets a drop kick there. Sends Rollins flying. Forearm now. Jawbreaker by Rollins. Though I would pay Gunther in his own time to beat him. Dominik. Oh, Dominik, no. Has no agreement to that pedigree there. Don't know what that meant, but alright. Dominik now, the stomp to the arm. No, just putting Rollins in a chokehold there. Rollins kicks him down though. Oh, Rollins! He takes out Finn Balor! Alright, maybe not completely not taking his attention to Balor, you get what I mean? Oh, the knee strike there by Rollins. Oh, just stared right at Finn Balor after that knee roll. Oh, now yet again, Priest, Rollins, Balor, no, Dominik, what's he looking for here? Strike, no, Rollins not taking that. Oh, Dominik caught the foot. Rollins counters that. Rollins gets that kick to the gut now. He's setting up for a curb stomp. Oh, I think Dominik's bleeding after that one curb stomp. Well done, Seth. Thank you very much. 2 count, 3 count. Thank you very much, Seth Rollins, giving us a Universal title match and letting us see Dominik get beaten up and busted open. I'll take that. That's a great start to a Smackdown if I ever saw one. That's for sure. Whew. Okay. The match seems to still be intact. Seth Rollins versus Gunther at Payback. Though who's to say Rollins doesn't have more matches still to come? Who knows? He's doing a good job here. He's had some matches, a lot of matches recently too, especially the actual threat match at SummerSlam. So Rollins proving why he's Universal Champion. And he's doing a good job. That's another title defense to his collection. An easy one for that, probably the quickest Universal match we've had yet. Maybe excluding the draw, but I think this was even quicker still. But either way, Rollins swings that title around as Balor stares on in absolute disgust. Oof. Congratulations, Rollins, on another victory. Anyway, still to come tonight, we had the main event. The man that was in that triple threat match, Jon Moxley, takes on Ilja Dragunov for that United States title. But up next, we have Shinske Nakamura taking on Duke Hudson one-on-one. Hey, I know we might not get along too well, but I'm just thinking, you want some titles, right? Me, you, women's tag team title match. Come on, what do you say? Yeah, okay. Oh, really? Oh, let's go. I wasn't sure if you're going to say yes, but okay, let's do this. Me, you, taking on Shayna and Zoe, let's go. I was only joking. I'm not teaming with you. I'm a single superstar. You see what I've been doing lately? No chance. Then why would you say yes in the first place? Just don't go messing me around. I'm going to try and find a teammate. Don't you get attitude with me. Or what? Oh, Blair Davenport. Look at... Oh, no. Kamigoye to Thea Hale. All she wanted was a tag team partner. Anyway, I'm pretty sure she's supposed to be managing in this match, but all she wanted was a tag team partner. It's just, there's no need for that, Blair. Absolutely no need for that at all. Anyways, looks like she's shaking off the cobwebs a little bit. You know, that kind of adrenaline that Thea Hale has. Oh, hold on. I'm getting word. We're getting a match after this. Thea Hale versus Blair Davenport. I guess maybe that's why she's got the adrenaline in her. She knows she's going to get a little bit of payback. Not actually at payback though. She wants to get some payback against Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark for that women's tag title after they took her out after there was some aggression quite a few months ago now. So Thea Hale's just got to find a tag team partner. It doesn't seem Blair Davenport is going to be that tag team partner, though she is going to be Thea Hale's opponent after this match. But right now we have Thea Hale's fellow student, the MVP, Duke Hudson, as is going to be wrestling in this match. As like Andre Chase said earlier tonight, he's kind of defending the honor of Tyler Bate. We saw Chase do it last time. Nakamura and Tyler Bate had a dispute. This time, it's going to be Duke Hudson. It seems Nakamura is not done with Tyler Bate. Of course, Tyler Bate, a good friend of Chase U, helped them stay open one time when they had a issue with Schism. So Duke Hudson this time fighting for Tyler Bate's honor. He's not here tonight. So it's just Nakamura taking on Duke. Whew. I don't know what's going on with this man yet again. Yeah, nobody knows. Maybe he's just salty after a loss. That's likely the reason. But I don't know yet. I guess we'll have to hear him out at a later date, because tonight he's only here for fighting. And it's not even a Saturday. It's Friday. And you know what that means. It's Smackdown. The greatest show on Fridays. Anyways, the king of the strong style. Walking down that ramp. The crowd always singing the song. Whether they like him or they don't. Maybe it's a respect thing, to respect what this man can do. I don't know. But they paid their tickets. I suppose they can do what they want. Yeah, either way. Ooh, it's going to be a difficult match for Duke Hudson. Shinske Nakamura is no joke. Tyler Bate barely beat him at Money in the Bank. And he had the whole of England behind him to back him and give him that extra adrenaline. Not going to be the case for Duke tonight, I imagine. And I don't know, whenever Tyler Bate and Nakamura next meet, it's going to be a while, I think, until we next in the UK. So, will that play a factor? I imagine it will. But Nakamura doesn't need that hometown advantage. He's fine. He doesn't even need a home country advantage in Japan, though I'm sure that would go nuts for Nakamura. It'd be nice to go to Japan at some point, but for now, it's not in the books just yet, as far as I'm aware. As a commentator, I don't get told until you get told. Anyways, Nakamura and Duke, one-on-one. Let's get this underway. Duke's first match is back on Smackdown in a while because his last match was on Raw. We saw Teddy Long complain to Andre Chase earlier about it. Giving them a warning, he said. He respects the reason why they did it, but he can't be having it. Either way, Nakamura now taking it to Duke Hudson. Just kicking away at the face now. Jeez, okay. Oh, and again. Oh, Nakamura. Oh, the knee to the back. No, Nakamura just being so methodical about this. Just taking it to Duke Hudson one hit at a time. But Duke... Oh, Nakamura with a German suplex. Fair play. Duke Hudson having to roll outside. Fair enough. That was unexpected by Nakamura. That kind of jump. Suplex, the power of that. And geez, the force he just sent Duke Hudson into the barricade with. Okay, Nakamura's on some game tonight. Duke Hudson trying to fight back. He's going to need all that help he can get right now. Jeez, Nakamura on a different level right now. All the power he's possessing. Oh, Nakamura on a clothesline to the back of Duke Hudson now. That's the inexperience of Duke Hudson, turning your back to your opponent as you enter a ring. Nakamura firing back. Double axe handles. Rocks Duke Hudson. Oh, Duke throws Nakamura. He lands hard on the outside. Duke going down. There we go. Oh, Nakamura sends Duke into the stairs yet again. Duke turning his back on his opponent. Not a good idea. So Nakamura slides out face first. Nakamura now. Face bouncing Duke Hudson's face off the barricade there. I don't quite know what I said there, but never mind. Nakamura now. A bit of a feint out and now sends Duke Hudson across. Oh, stomp to Duke. Oh, and a right to Andre Chase. Chase not taking too kindly to that, but he knows he can't do anything about it. Nakamura now sending Duke Hudson back into the ring. Count of 8 by Charles Robinson there. Oh, and the knee right to the back again. This is not looking good for Duke Hudson. Told you Nakamura's just on some different gravy sometimes. Covers. A bit of a cocky cover there by Nakamura. Count of 2 though. It got him. Maybe if he actually put on a proper count, that might have been it. That's how just Nakamura's done. No Kinshasa, no nothing. Just the level he's going right now. And Nakamura now. Knee drop, but no, Duke Hudson rolls out of the way. Looking to maybe get something going here, Duke. He's not had it going for very long in this match at any point. Now he needs to look for something big when no Nakamura strikes the midsection. Oh, kick, but no Duke. He wants more. And Nakamura fires back. And now Duke. Trading blows. Left and right. Don Nakamura counters that one though. Oh, Duke. Is he looking to fire back? And he does. And Nakamura now. Duke, no, Nakamura. Oh, jeez, okay. Nakamura, oh, Duke. And Nakamura, oh, I think Duke's bleeding from the eye there. And Nakamura sizes up that midsection kick. Oh, and a kick right to their head to Duke Hudson. But I think Duke is bleeding out the eye there. That's not good. That is not good at all. Oh, and now a kick to the head by Nakamura. Duke trying to fight, but I think he's rocked, man. I think he's rocked. Now Nakamura looking for the landslide. Oh no, Duke drops down. No, Nakamura taking that strike. And now a Kinshasa to Duke Hudson. Covers 1, 2, 3. The King of Strong Style wins this match with a strong Kinshasa. But yeah, no, I think I saw Duke bleeding from the eye there. That's not good. Nakamura just does that after like a strike out of a bit of a trade and blows. That's not looking good for any opponent that steps in the ring with him anytime soon. What's an emphatic win for Shinske Nakamura. Hopefully Tyler Bate will be back next week and we can get to the bottom of this. Anyways, Nakamura with the win here tonight. And talking of tonight, still to come tonight, the main event, United States Championship match, John Moxley versus Ilja Dragunov. But up next, I said it earlier, Thea versus Blair Davenport, one-on-one. And Andre Chase taking Duke to the back to go check out on that bleeding just to make sure he's okay, which means Thea is out here by herself. As she now comes to take on her opponent for tonight. Hopeful in her eyes partner. They said they weren't expecting them to get along, but she was hoping that maybe a sniff of the title, a sniff of the gold, even if it's tag title, would be enough to convince Blair to team with her. Which Blair would have been a hell of a partner. Blair's gone one-on-one with Charlotte Flair and stood tall with against her. She didn't quite win, but she put up a fair, decent effort against Charlotte Flair, especially comparing to how long they've both been in WWE for. That was good on Blair Davenport as her first pay-per-view match on the main roster. That was pretty good of her. Very, very, very good. So it was a strong choice by Thea, but maybe not necessarily anymore. Like, oh, there was strong thinking, but maybe we should have thought about it completely. And if what Blair's answer would have been, and clearly Blair did not want that match. She just wants to be in it for the singles, and now she's getting a singles match to boost up her rankings and that. So I guess Blair is getting what she wants out of this, even more so. And she's getting a match with Thea, but to do that she's got to put away Thea, which Thea running on a lot of adrenaline right now. And she's got to deal. Still find another partner for her to take on Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark. Those women's tag team titles. Otherwise, I'm assuming because Teddy Long said next week, if she doesn't find them by the end of next week, then on the final week Teddy will find opponents. I imagine is what he means, or why he's saying till the end of next week. It's Blair Davenport. Oh, Thea jumps down the clothesline. Oh, and a drop kick to Blair Davenport there. You gotta think Thea's already received the Kamigoye tonight, and it was only just before that match against Duke versus Nakamura, so she's only had maybe about 10 minutes, if that, to recover from that Kamigoye, and that can put people away, that's for sure. So Thea, though she's going strong so far, but it's just to forewarn you, she is already on a little bit of a batter. She's not 100%, but whether that adrenaline give her that extra percentages she's needing, let's find out. She's doing good so far. Taking it to Blair Davenport. The Blair that kicks her in the face. And now looking for a back suplex. And Blair now kicking right at that midsection. Jeez, what force, that boot to the face. Thea trying to roll now. Blair Davenport to the top rope. Drop kick, but no. Thea gets out of the way there. On the inside, Thea running the ropes. Gotta catch herself. Oh, a Blair kick to the midsection. I'm impressed Thea caught herself there. I expected her to just keep running and running. Maybe Thea realizing how important winning is when she's trying to get a women's tag title opportunity, even if it's a singles match. Oh, and Thea sends Blair Davenport hard to the outside. Thea getting all fired up. She wants Blair to get up. What's Thea looking for here? She's looking to run the ropes. Looking to go for it. She's going for earlier. A suicide dive to Blair Davenport. Thea looking to get her from the chase you section, wherever they are in the crowd. But no, Blair Davenport sends Thea into that barricade. And Thea getting back up, that adrenaline's pumping. But oh, Blair. Oh, she got struck and now they're looking for a bit of a blow trading of their own. We saw Duke and Nakamura do this just. And now it's Blair and Thea's turn. Blair with the chop now. Thea with a strike. Blair with a strike now. Thea strike. Blair strike. Oh, Thea once more. And Blair gives it to her. Thea. Blair. Thea again. Oh, Blair wants some this time. Oh, and a strike by Thea this time. But now they're trading blows. Left and right. Oh, they kind of nulled out a little bit there. Hold on, who's that? Blair's gone down. She was all right a second ago. What's she doing? Ref's checking on her. And now John Cone checking on the ramp. Because we've seen Zoe Stark is looking to come out. Oh, she's got her music out. Oh, it's Zoe Stark here. She doesn't want Thea to be in any kind of state. Oh, a Z360. Blair Davenport now, I think she's faking this crawl. We saw her, she was fine a second ago. And now Blair Davenport puts her arm over Thea Hale, really milking it for the referee. Maybe a bad decision though, as Thea Hale's kicked out. Clearly Blair Davenport took too long. And she's going to be pissed about that, that's for sure. Maybe that playing injured might have not worked to affect too much as Thea Hale throws that fist now. Snapmare. Now looking to lock in a submission to wear down Blair Davenport. I think Thea's just looking for a bit of a breather after that Z360, but no, Blair Davenport looking to overpower the really weakened Thea Hale. Oh, reverse back over, but no, Thea counters. No, but Blair counters this now. Blair, oh, picking her up. Falcon arrow to Thea Hale. And now Blair Davenport looking for the Kamagoye to Thea Hale. Covers 1, 2, 3. Blair Davenport wins this match. No thanks to Shane. Oh, no, very much thanks, sorry, to Zoe Stark there. Clearly not wanting Thea to get a win. Because if she does find her teammate, they want Thea to be as bad as possible. And I think that's definitely happened here by Thea Hale, receiving a lot tonight. And she stayed in for as long as she could, but not successful there in the end. It gave Blair Davenport the win. Anyways, without further ado, we got one more match tonight. And I'm excited for it. Blair Davenport gets that win. Oh, and that to go up to the single star like she was telling Thea earlier. She's making just that possible. Anyways, like I said, one more match to come tonight. It's the main event, the United States Championship match. John Moxley versus Ilja Dragunov. We need to talk. Talk about what, Becky? See, I've got a score to settle with Tiffany, so I'm going to be the one facing her at Payback. You can have her after I'm done with her. I'm not interested in Tiffany. I'm interested in that title. And it's you that can wait, because I'm having Tiffany at Payback. It's already signed and everything. If it's the title you care so much about, you can find me after I'm done with Tiffany at Payback. See, that's just not how it's going to go. You don't deserve it, Becky. So it's not happening. I'm facing Tiffany at Payback. Hold up. I have a solution. So I'll tell you what. Next week, it'll be Becky Lynch versus Rhea Ripley. The winner will get Tiffany at Payback, and then we can worry about the loser after that and when they next get a match against Tiffany. Alright, fine, if that's how I've got to do it, that's how I've got to do it to take on Tiffany. See you next week, Rhea. It's actually funny that you think you're going to win. You remember what happened last time at Night of Champions? I'll see you next week. Oh, okay, that's huge. Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch, a rematch from Night of Champions. That's a question, is like, what's going to happen for Tiffany's match at Payback? I guess we'll find out next week. Anyways, it's main event time. Oh, I'm ready for this one. The United States Championship match. This one is going to be an absolute banger. I've been waiting for this ever since they spoke about it last week. I haven't been able to contain my excitement for this match. And we're getting this on free TV, ladies and gentlemen, and folks of all ages. This one is going to be so good. Of course, coming out first, the challenger, a man that pretty recently, competed for that WWE Universal title against Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. He made a good point. He didn't lose. Technically, he lost the match, but he was never pinned. And so now in his fourth match. He's back in WWE. He's now got a United States title match against Ilja Dragunov. Ooh. Yeah. His Universal title match was only his third match. Of course, his first match back was Solo Sikoa and his second match was against Roman Reigns one-on-one. Though that match kind of ended up having a bit of an to it, because it didn't even really start until Rollins became a special guest referee. That happened as a last-minute change because the referee got taken out, and then Rollins ended the match in a double count-out. So after the quick double count-out, that's for sure. So what, Mox is here for 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss. So, which I think he's possibly the first person ever, like in Universe Mode, to have that kind of record of having his first 3 matches of 1 of each style, a win, a loss, and a draw. So it's up to this man to figure out which one will get the 2 in the column instead of we'll get a 2 in the records column. Will it be a win? Will it be a loss? Or will it be a draw? I really hope it won't be a draw, because this is a main event, and this is an absolute banger though. It'd be heartbreaking to see either man lose this match and just see the match end, but at the same time, you want a definitive win in these kind of matches. And just that bit more, you know what I mean? And I think this match definitely would deserve a definitive winner. So, who will it be? Will it be the champion, the one that's walking out now? The undefeated one, as he's been undefeated ever since he's been on the main roster. And he's been doing damn fine, wrestling most weeks and most shows. So don't forget about those pay-per-views as well. Ilja Dragunov has been putting on a hell of a title reign. Like, top of the power rankings, that is for sure. His title reign is possibly one of the greatest United States title reigns of all time. And he's still going. And we've still got this banger of a match to go. But without further ado, I think we should get this main event underway. Chills. Literal chills. But anyways, that is of course what they are fighting for. The United States Championship. Oh, it looks so good. And the prestige surrounding that title after Ilja's been putting on a hell of a run. Of course, the challenger, Jon Moxley. He's ready for this. His second title match, and he's only been back 4 matches. It's crazy. He's only been back about a month, hasn't he? It's been about that. And now, obviously, the champion, the inaugural United States champion of Universe Mode, Ilja Dragunov. Beat the man that wrestled for the Universal title at the start of the night, Dominik Mysterio. How has Dominik had 2 title matches, and some people haven't even had 1 yet? Especially Universal title and a United States, you know what I mean? Like, it's not even like a tag title match, that at least like his tag team man, his partner, could bring him into it. But, you know, he's had 2 United States title matches. He also wrestled at SummerSlam in that hell of a gauntlet match that Ilja was a part of, and won. Started out first with Johnny Gargano, and it ended between Ilja and Johnny Gargano, as Ilja put away Gargano in that match. Ilja said that he'd love to fight Gargano again. But for now, we've got this absolute banger of a match that's just started. Well, it's surefire banger. It's not. There's no being able to tell if it's going to be a banger before a match. But I feel like you have 2 people in the ring, and you just know in your bones it's going to be a banger. And I feel like these 2 men do give you that aura, do give you that thought process. And I've just been so excited for this match. Anyways, Jon Moxley sending Ilja into the ropes now. Oh, now a slam down. Trying to stop Ilja in his path, as he's already been getting a bit of a fired up, and Moxley does not need that in this match. And Ilja, though, throwing those forearms, not quite H-bombs, but definitely doing some damage. Moxley gets that kick to the gut, but Ilja files back. Already these 2 men trading off blows now, left and right. Don Moxley counters that one though. Staggers Dragunov. Moxley yet again, no Dragunov this time. Oh, Moxley gets a clothesline. Now Mox firing those strikes right at Ilja there. You know, just pounding away on Ilja's face there. Jeez, okay. And also, one thing I feel like between these 2 men that they definitely do is bleed. It's a bit of a meme, innit? That these two men bleed in most of their matches. Though I say Ilja is more self-inflicted. Oh, what a kick by Dragunov. Dragunov all fired up now. Sending Moxley into the ropes. Oh, he looked for a torpedo Moscow, but Moxley get out of the way there. And then Moxley smashes Dragunov's face into the turnbuckle there. And now a body slam by Mox. Picking Ilja back up. I think he's looking to smash Ilja's face into the turnbuckle again. But you just got to be careful. That's fires up Ilja. No, he only needed one to fire himself up. And joking Moxley into that turnbuckle now, though. And Ilja's grabbing Moxley by the head. I think Ilja's looking to do the same thing. Oh, no. Instead, on the ropes, sends Mox. And a sent onto the lower back of Mox. Mox having to use the ropes to help him get up there. Ilja now. Oh, no, Mox sends Ilja flying over. Moxley sizing up his opponent. Ilja sidesteps. And Mox lands hard on the floor. But no, Moxley counters that. Moxley still got some fire left in him. No surprise there as he bounced Ilja's face off the barricade there. There's LED there. You've got to be careful there. Oh, and now sends Ilja right into the LED board itself there. Jeez, I just said to be careful, Moxley. Please. The safety of competitors and all that. Well, will Moxley be the one to dethrone and defeat Ilja? That's a good question. We'll soon find out. No, Ilja yet again sidesteps Moxley's dive. But no, Moxley. Some adrenaline pumping, maybe. Because Moxley is a tough SOB, that is for sure. Anyways, paradigm shift to Ilja Dragunov there. Covers Dragunov. 1, is that going to be it? 2, kick out by Dragunov. Dragunov keeping this match alive for the time being as Moxley now pounding away on Ilja there. Oh, I think Ilja's nose is broken. I don't know. I feel like I can see blood coming out from that rough area. Anyways, a senton by Ilja now. Ilja picking up Moxley. Oh, there's some blood coming out of the eye too there. That's not good. Failure. And Moxley now that boot to the face. I think that was right on the cut too. No. Moxley now looking for an X-Plex to Ilja Dragunov. Quickly goes for the cover on Dragunov. 1, 2. Kick out by Dragunov. Keeping this match alive. Moxley climbing to the top rope now. Maybe we might be successful on the dive this time. And he is. He gets that knee drop right over the chest of Dragunov. Kicking away, but no, Dragunov trying to fight out of it maybe. Oh, a kick to the gut now. And another kick to the gut. And a third. And a fourth. Moxley wants a fight. And Dragunov's going to give it to him. Just not the way Moxley was expecting. Powerbomb by Dragunov. And now Dragunov looking to put an end to this match with a H-bomb to Moxley there. Cover, hooks the leg. 1, 2. Kick out by Moxley. Now Dragunov, the kick to the back. Now Dragunov with a senton to Moxley. Dragunov now. Oh, Moxley kick to the head there. Ilja, no. Ilja getting those strikes going, but no, Mox not taking too kindly to that, but no, Ilja fires back. And an STO there. Brings him down. Ilja getting up to that middle rope now. And the knee drop right over the face of Moxley. Ilja, trying to play it smart maybe, but Moxley not taking too kindly to that, but no, Ilja fires the forearm back. And Ilja grabs him and a headbutt to John Moxley. Takes down Mox. Ilja going to the top rope. What's he looking for here? Knee drop, but no, Moxley gets out of the way. Ilja holding that knee, that looks bad there. But no, Ilja's fired back in a big boot. Clear the knee doing okay. Then we know the adrenaline, what that can do to Dragunov. And now the knee drop right over Moxley's face there. And now another one, but no, Moxley. Oh, Moxley's bleeding bad. I think he was just looking for Torpedo Moscow, but John Moxley caught him there. And Moxley slips back down for a reverse DDT. Let's see what you're looking for here. This match has been great so far, and it's still going on. Don't change the channel. Don't leave the video. Moxley, no, not taking too kindly to that turnbuckle smashing. And Moxley holding that cut. It must be hurting pretty bad. And now Moxley locking in that bulldog choke on Ilja. Ilja looks like he's fading. Looks like he's fading. The legs kicking around everywhere. The arms going mad. Will Ilja tap out? Will Moxley be your new United States champion? Ilja's scratching and crawling, but no, Ilja, no. Oh, look at the blood that's just on the floor that Moxley just squeezed out the head of Ilja Dragunov. That is nasty. As the cut's getting worse and Ilja's landing on their head, Moxley sidestep that torpedo Moscow. Off the ropes, but no, Ilja dodged that one. Ilja runs off the ropes. Oh, he's looking for that huge clothesline, but no, Moxley sidesteps there. Moxley, no, Ilja, sorry. They're looking for another clothesline again, but no, Moxley gets out of the way again. Is sending. Oh, that cut looks nasty on Ilja. Jeez, it's all over his face. Oh, Moxley now grabbing Ilja by the head. Smashes his face into the turnbuckle again. But Ilja, no, fires out of it. Ilja, no, looking for that close up. But oh, Moxley gets a forearm there. Gets a forearm. Moxley looking to put a bit of a comeback going. Bounce off that turnbuckle. No, Ilja gets out of the way and Moxley falls flat on his face. Moxley rolls to the outside though. Ilja's not looking to take him out there. Jeez, the suicide dive. They've only been out there a few seconds. Look at the blood on the outside. That must be Mox's too. And jeez, it's going to be hard to identify whose blood after a bit. What? Never mind. Ilja sent him into the barricade. A little bit of a payback from earlier. And now Ilja looking for a power bomb on the outside to Jon Moxley there. Jeez, just powerbombed him in his own blood too. And now Ilja, the double axe handle off the apron, just do what he can to take down Jon Moxley. Now, sending Moxley into the ring now. Look at that deep blood stain. That's where Ilja was hoping for that bulldog choke. Look how much blood came out there. Anyways, Ilja, I think he's looking to put an end to this match with a torpedo. Moscow, but no, Moxley gets out of the way again. And Moxley now, boot to the face. Oh, and no, just stomping and kicking away on Ilja there. But no, he's getting back to his feet. Moxley don't believe. Oh no, Ilja sends Mox into the ropes there. And now a German suplex. He holds on though for the pin. 2 count. Kick out by Moxley. Ilja sizing him up. No, Moxley cowers the bulldog choke. But Ilja's foot under the rope there. Moxley not too happy about that. Oh, Ilja kicked him in the face though. And now a senton. And now another senton, but Ilja, Moxley, sorry, gets out of the way of Ilja. Ilja no, kicks the. Oh, and a clothesline there. Ilja drops a knee drop, and no, Moxley gets out of the way again. Drop kicking on Ilja, sidesteps now, a stomp to the knee there. Sorry, ankle. Ilja, he's getting all fired up. He's getting that crowd behind him. Ilja stomps the legs now. He's getting a fire going. Big boot now to Moxley. Elbow drop, and Moxley gets out of the way there. Moxley, what's he looking for here? Takes down Ilja. Down the strikes now. Ilja trying to block. And Moxley gets off, goes for the cover now. No, Moxley, yeah, he wasn't expecting the end there. He's just trash talking Ilja at that point. He says he's still got more to do. And now the ground and pound on Ilja Dragunov. Stomps to the gut now. Moxley's trying to go back down for seconds. Bad idea. Ilja Dragunov now. Stomps to the ankle again. Ilja really working those ankles there. Ilja, no, the chop, but no, Moxley gets out of the way. And now Moxley looking for a pile driver to Ilja Dragunov there. And now Moxley sees Ilja's too close to the ropes. He's just dragging him in. This is wasting time, although he's not going to be able to get a pin off him off that. But no, Moxley, oh, decided to maybe inflict a bit more damage. A second bulldog choke to Ilja, but Moxley, he doesn't look like he's got all of it there. I think he might be close from slipping there. Ilja's trying to pry his head out of it. Mox trying to wrench, but I think it's a bit of a loose grip there. But Moxley, he's struggling to get his feet down properly. He's slipping over the blood. We know what Ilja's done to those feet in this match so far. Smart idea by Ilja. Get rid of that like power of Moxley holding that bulldog choke, and finally Ilja gets out of it. Jeez. That was lasting long for a loose grip, that's for sure. Still, loose grip of Jon Moxley is still a hell of a grip. And I'm talking of big power and damage. Ilja with the torpedo Moscow. 1, 2. And a kick out by Jon Moxley. Jeez. How is he staying alive in this match? This match is so good, and he chop, but no, Moxley fires back. These men yet again looking to trade blows, but no, Ilja counters that one. Moxley now looking to maybe reciprocate. Ilja, oh, oh no, Ilja counters and a strike. Moxley, oh, he wants more. So Ilja's going to give it to him. And now Moxley fires another one back. And now Ilja wants some. Ah, but Moxley too stunned there. Bit of a feint out maybe, I don't know. Either way, Ilja now looking for a power bomb to Jon Moxley there. Goes for the cover on Jon Moxley. 1, 2, kick out. Jon Moxley's not doing too good if he couldn't strike back. Ilja gave him plenty of time, I think. He wanted more. Moxley couldn't give it to him. I think Moxley is near done for in this match. Torpedo Moscow, but no, Moxley. Maybe I misspoke. Moxley, oh, big boot though. Dragunov, clearly Moxley still got a little bit of fight left in him. And he still does his crawling to that bottom turnbuckle there. Now Ilja just pressing that boot into the midsection of Moxley there. Ilja, he wants that. He wants that. He's asking. Torpedo Moscow gets Moxley with the headbutt there. 1, 2. What? What? Moxley's kicked out. Ilja don't believe it. Ilja, he's going back to the top. Drops the knee on the chest of Moxley there. Look at the blood on the mat, by the way. Jeez. Ilja sent on. Ilja, he's getting all fired up. It's stomped now to the midsection. Oh, it goes for a bit of a senton, but no, Moxley gets out of the way there. Moxley looking for a pile driver to Ilja there. Moxley now. Strike. Locks in that bulldog choke. Is that going to be it? But Ilja's foot under the rope. It might have cost Moxley there. Moxley panicking now, getting the strikes going. But now Ilja's back to his feet now, getting the combo going, and a clothesline to the back of the head. Moxley holding that head. Ilja now, he's looking to hit with another, and please just be the final. Torpedo Moscow to Jon Moxley. Covers. 1, 2, 3. Ilja Dragunov still United States champion. I told you, folks, that was going to be a fight, and a fight it was. But you've got to question twice there. Twice, Moxley got Ilja's feet caught up in the rope in that bulldog choke. Another time he had to move him away for it. That, you know, if it was not for the right break rule, I feel like we might have had a different victor. But that's just down to Moxley's ring awareness not doing so well, I guess, in this match. Maybe the rings are a bit different size in other companies, but either way, still your United States champion, still undefeated. It's the Tsar of Smackdown, Ilja Dragunov. But anyways, thanks for watching Smackdown, and I'll see you for Raw.